So now it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to become very clear about why we see, or why we seen what we saw. And seesaw, yay, it's an up and down ride. Kind of like life, right? You know, there's a lesson in everything, baby. But why we seen that outcome of Boruto versus Kawaki in the very beginning of the Boruto manga and anime. If you look closely at it, the details and the writings have been on the wall since we first heard about Kara. Kara was the very first hint at what's really gonna happen at the end of the Boruto series. At the very least, at the end of the Boruto series. I don't know if we'll get a Naruto spinoff at some point in the future, which would be awesome, but can we even have a Naruto spinoff without Naruto anymore? Or, you know, what are they gonna do?
You never gonna fly, even if you try. You never gonna ride. Gotta keep your head up, even if you cry. That's just one more reason to try.
Okay, so it's no secret that I'm a massive collector of anime, manga, video games, all the merchandise in general. And that's why today I wanted to talk to you quickly about Gemmer. Now, you may remember Gemmer. I talked about it a few years ago on the channel, but it's a great community. In fact, I believe the only online community for serious collectors. You can upload posts or pictures of your collection, whether it be anime, manga, or something totally different. You could check different communities on there. It's free to use on the iOS and Android or whatever, but one of the things that's great about it, again, because, you know, I have so much collection and stuff like that, is, again, for me, I think it's a great place to catalog it and kind of just, you know, okay, I know what I have. And I decided to partner up with the sponsor of this video, Gemmer, to do a giveaway for you guys. We will be giving away the first Blu-ray of the Boruto Naruto Next Generation series. I believe that covers episodes 1 through 13. It drops April 9th. We're going to be giving it away on ForneverWorld Friday's live stream. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's how you enter. If you already have a Gemmer account, then, you know, just kind of slide on over, log in, update your collection or whatnot. And if you're new to it, create a Gemmer account. Link in the description below to get over there to the app. And yeah, show off your collection, and I'll pick one of you guys, and it's that simple, and you'll win Boruto Blu-ray, and enjoy. So check out my ForneverWorld Fridays live stream again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see the winners, and hope to see you over at Gemmer. So of course, in the beginning of the Boruto series, we get that seemingly supposed to be iconic battle of Boruto versus Kawaki. He drops a couple of hints. Kawaki tells Boruto, I'm going to send you the way of the seventh. You see that Boruto looks like he's dressed all in Sasuke's gear. He got Sasuke's headband. So that drops a couple of hints that maybe Naruto and Sasuke could be dead. Maybe Boruto's wearing all that stuff to honor Sasuke, and the way Kawaki said, I'm going to send you the way of the seventh, that means that he's either dead or sealed. There's something wrong with him where he ceases to exist based on the way Kawaki delivered that, you know, I don't want to say nice message, but that very cruel message. Yeah, how am I confusing? Like, and what I meant by the writing on the wall, I didn't mean it literally, but yeah, there is some writing. And look at the marks of karma that is on Boruto and Kawaki when they first, you know, show them in the series. When they're going at it, when they're going head to head, they both are covered in the karma mark at this point. Now you got to start analyzing, well, what is karma? And that's how it all links into everything with Kara, and again, what we're going to see, what potentially happens to Naruto and even Sasuke. I'm leaning more towards Sasuke, but yeah, their fate, or their gruesome fate at that, because send you the way of the seventh, that doesn't sound pretty unless Naruto died in his sleep somehow of a heart virus, a la Goku. But the karma mark is covered all over Kawaki and all over Boruto. It's all, you know, they're clearly, it's like they got moisture all over their body or some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just all over them. And what is that? That's still one of the keys that are missing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't get the full picture, because they constantly refer to Kawaki as the vessel. We've seen in the past somebody like Orochimaru that he wanted people to take them, and he referred to them, of course, as the vessel. That's not the complete proof, but it seems as though they've been cultivating these kids using the technology to create the perfect being. Jigen, whatever Jigen is, because it seems as though these are robots, and that's one of my theories there, is that these are robots with human parts to them somehow, or there's something that was wrong with them and they're more mechanical than human, if they're human at all. And that's where Kawaki is the specialty. Kawaki is the, like I said in my Naruto is going through a DBZ phase video, Kawaki is kind of like the cell. You know, he has the perfect body, the perfect being, and Kawaki is that. But Boruto throws in a variable. And the variable is Dr. Gero was just making, you know, these androids just because he wanted world domination and revenge against the person that stopped him from world domination back in the day in the Red Ribbon Army stuff. Jigen is like an Orochimaru, and the vessel is the fact that he wants to take Kawaki's body. So there's a big possibility that what was really happening when we see that scene in the beginning of Boruto where Boruto and Kawaki are charging against each other was that Jigen was actually within Kawaki's body. It wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't that, maybe it's not even that Kawaki gets corrupted somehow and goes the same way of Sasuke. Because to be honest with you, I feel like, we've seen that before. Are you kidding me? So it's just going to be that somebody whispers something in his ear, even though he's willing to sacrifice himself, but, you know, parts of his body. But somebody whispers something in his ear and he's going to immediately abandon them. I don't think we're going to see that the same way Sasuke did it. But Sasuke, of course, it wasn't just that he had whispers. Sasuke had all this burden of revenge and trying to, you know, get back. Kawaki right now, he's just a lost kid that was tortured and just seemingly wants to get the hell away from that situation. You know, he wants them to leave him alone at this point. He's seemingly seeking refuge in Konoha. He's really enjoying it. The fact that he's willing to do this, he's seemingly getting compassionate, unless Kawaki all this time is still acting like a Terra from Teen Titans, and no, he's just straight up trying to blow shit up and, you know, he's gonna mess them over. Or it could be that Jigen is in Kawaki's body and Boruto is pleading to Kawaki to overcome Jigen because Jigen is possibly controlling, you know, his body. He probably got inside of him again on some Orochimaru stuff. Who knows? Maybe Jigen is a secret alias for Orochimaru. Maybe Orochimaru this entire time is the true villain, and maybe Jigen, what he looks like, is what Orochimaru really looks like. Plot twist. Jigen is Orochimaru. That would be crazy, and maybe this could be his excuse because he's under lock and key by Konoha. Just think about it for a second. Orochimaru is being looked at very heavily, but if he leaves and a fake Orochimaru there and he's really this Jigen guy, nobody's ever seen his true identity, then we have an incredible huge plot twist. I would really respect Boruto if they did it this way. I doubt it would be this way because maybe I'm thinking way too outside the box, but if they did, that would be freaking incredible. Jigen is what Orochimaru truly looks like, because think about it, Orochimaru looks a little weird still. Maybe all along that was a fake, that was a snake skin that he was wearing somehow when he was little, and what he really looks like is Jigen, or Jigen is just another body that he's taken, and again he has a fake that's being watched by Yamato. Either way, something crazy could come from this. Because again, I just don't really see Kawaki moving forward unless this has truly been a fake, and this has just been a fake out, and that's why Kashin Koji doesn't really care and he's not doing too much, and Delta's not in on the fact that this is a fake out because Jigen doesn't care, because hey, if Jigen is Orochimaru, he really wouldn't care. You know, Orochimaru don't care about nobody but getting inside that body, and maybe since he can't get in Sasuke's body, this body is even better. Maybe Orochimaru, he decided to develop and go to the tech world. He got enough and he was like, you know what? Androids is my next job. Maybe Orochimaru is the Dr. Gero of this whole situation, really. It could even be possible that Boruto doesn't know that at that particular point, Kawaki was being controlled by Jigen. Maybe he still didn't get the plot twist yet. Or maybe it's somebody else that's controlling him entirely. Or maybe it's the karma that once the karma overcomes, which that sounds honestly very simplistic. I would be a little bit disappointed with that if it's just simply that the karma is taking over his body and making him just act up. I hope if it's the karma, that the karma is taking over to eventually take his body. Maybe that's the same thing with Boruto. Whoever put the karma in them gets to take over the body. Maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe Kawaki's the only person that could actually, from all those kids, withhold the karma in them, and that's how Jigen plans to get in his body. Similar to the Otsutsuki used that technique to take over somebody's body, so maybe Boruto at some given point is going to have to go through those pains as well, and we're going to see Momoshiki try to return, and that'll be the plot twist of the century as well. There's so many ways that they could go about this, and I'm really excited to see, because yo, if we get some crazy plot twist that Orochimaru is Jigen and he's trying to take over that body because he found a better body than the Uchiha, or that Momoshiki this entire time has been trying to take over Boruto's body, maybe whoever Jigen is, he discovered this way to take over somebody's body and he started cultivating everything that Kawaki, this whole situation feels like, it smells like Orochimaru. Orochimaru might be putting up a front, and he's truly Jigen. These are so many crazy theories, and you're getting them all in one video. You know what I'm saying? That's why subscribe to ForneverWorld, baby. But I'm kind of curious what you guys think about all of this. Do you think there's a possibility that Jigen is Orochimaru? Orochimaru's still up to his old ways. Since he's under surveillance, he can't go by himself anymore. Maybe that's what he looked like the entire time of this whole series. And that little kid form was a puppet front, and nobody ever really knew. Again, Orochimaru still to this day feels like, even with everything we know, a mystery. And that's freaking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. How this incredible villain is a mystery. Maybe these are the motives behind it. Also, do you think that the karma mark is the way to take over someone's body, and Jigen's trying to take over Kawaki's body, while Boruto is being overtaken by Momoshiki? That would kind of make sense what the overall goal of it, and why he constantly sees Momoshiki, because that's an Otsutsuki technique to take over somebody's body. The Otsutsuki have become seemingly the pinnacle villain of the story since their inclusion with Kaguya Otsutsuki. I don't think Kishimoto is going to completely, or the new writer, because even though it's a new writer, Kishimoto is supervising, but the new writer is going to completely abandon what Kishimoto left behind, with the Otsutsuki clan being this all-powerful alien race that they really want to take over. Momoshiki ain't gonna start helping. He's probably gonna be like the nine-tailed fox type of situation, because they've seemingly abandoned the idea of the tail beast animal. Well, if you think about it, it made sense for them to abandon the idea of the tail beast animal, because Madara by himself was able to, you know, basically capture all of them. They're not that strong anymore, so what good would they do? I mean, I guess it would help somebody to be stronger, but a brand new Jinchuriki host would be a little bit, at this point, like, there's way stronger beings out there, you know what I'm saying? The Otsutsuki introduced a whole new power that Madara even was not strong enough. It doesn't work, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, but they could do something with it regardless, because they bend the rules here and there with the Naruto franchise and do what they want. And your overall thoughts and expectations for the future of the Boruto series in general. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what the ending result is of all of this chaos that we're seeing with the Boruto franchise. And does Jigen take over Kawaki's body, and that's who Boruto's fighting, and Boruto is eventually going to realize that Momoshiki's taking over his. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. Please hit that bell. Please, if you want my videos, if you want to see this keep going, hit that bell and get notified, boy. I'm just playing it. If you want to follow any of my social media, link of course in the description below. Tons of them, tons of links. I got a lisp, I know, I freaking hate it. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day, and remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Can't forget the music though.
It's coming.